Hello everyone, my name is Christian. Welcome to my hobby blog. I am feeling much better than I was yesterday when I filmed the final Vinegar Syndrome July 2022 package videos. I was feeling quite out of breath when I was recording those videos. I think it was because of a large dinner that I had. And then I've just been really exhausted lately, so that's why I haven't really been uploading lately, but we are finally here with another haul video. And I did not realize that Vinegar Syndrome had shipped out my package. I may have seen an email and just had it in my head because I was kind of remembering that I was sent a confirmation email that it was sent out, but I didn't think about it again. And I got home today and the box was just sitting there. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it was a pretty hefty box, which I will show you shortly, but that's why I'm here. I'm just going to do the next stack. I have a lot of movies that I'm still waiting on, mostly from Severin. I have a few pre-orders. The Criterion sale should be happening pretty soon on the website that you can kind of accrue a lot of store credit from in the loyalty program, which I highly recommend. Every $500 that you spend, you get a $50 gift card to the Criterion store. And I use that a lot to upgrade my DVDs that I have, and also to buy new 4Ks of movies that I don't particularly want to upgrade my Blu-rays to, but technically it's free, so I do it. That's kind of my strategy with the gift card, but without further ado, let's go ahead and go into my haul. So the first thing that I got isn't even a movie. This is a book that I got, and this is a movie-related one. I'm not showing a book that I also got in the mail called Babel by R.F. Kuang. She is an amazing author who wrote the Poppy War series, which I haven't finished yet. I read the first book for the There Is No Book Club live stream, and I haven't continued on. I haven't been able to find book 2. So she has a new book out, so I bought that. But this one here is a movie-related one that a friend of the channel, Will, has been recommending me. I may have drunk bought this quite a few weeks ago. This was the first thing I got in the mail after the last haul video, but this is a memoir all about David Niven, who was in this film here from Vinegar Syndrome, Old Dracula. But this is his memoir that I think somebody else wrote, written, I guess, by him. I'm not sure who the author is, but I'm really excited for this one. I did a quick little Wikipedia look at his, page, and his life seemed very interesting, and it was highly, highly recommended by Will. And me and him have very similar tastes in movies, so at least broad strokes we have the same. There's a lot of different nuances between the genres, but I'm really excited for this one. His life looks utterly insane from the back. They talk about just all the different stories that he had and all the different actors and actresses that he worked with. And it looks very cool. There are a stack of movie-related books that I have that I need to get through. But I think that one that I just showed will be very easy for me because I don't feel as if I need to watch every movie starring him to read it. This is sort of a book that I think will help me, lead me to more movies starring him. So it's really exciting for me to be able to do that. So I'm gonna just put this back on the shelf, and let's go on to my pickups. So there's a lot here. I did the Shout Select sale, I guess, because all of these titles from Shout Factory are Shout Select. I did the Arrow sale. I even did a out of print limited box set purchase from a friend in the community who had a sealed copy and sold it for pretty cheap. I am more than willing to pay the price that I did for the trilogy. And then my Vinegar Syndrome haul came in the mail today. So let's go on to the Shout Select sale first. This first movie that I'm showing is the 50th anniversary edition of this, with very few special features. I was quite disappointed when I looked on the back and there were really nothing that was included as supplements. But this is a movie that I had never seen, starring Clint Eastwood, and I've been on a Western binge lately. Mostly Clint Eastwood, just because I've been slowly picking up all the Kino Lorber 4Ks of the Dollars trilogy. I haven't gone Good, Bad, and the Ugly yet, but I got Hang 'Em High, which is a really sick slipcover. I've already watched this. I watched this over the weekend with my dad, and I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Clint Eastwood has such a cool character that he portrays in this movie. He has a awesome scar around his neck, which results from the intro scene where he is hung. I guess he is hung without probable cause. He is sort of lynched, and it is really kind of awesome, the movie. I don't remember much of it because I was slowly kind of losing my mind as the movie was going on, because I thought it was just going to be like just okay, but as the movie went on, it was getting better, and it was just a lot of fun. But it said that the movie starred Dennis Hopper, and I did not see him anywhere in this movie, and so I don't know where he was during this movie, if that was just a big fat lie from the intro credits of this film. I don't know, but that is Hang 'Em High. Maybe I'll do a review of this one day. I don't know. Maybe part of a Withering Watch pile, but really enjoyed that one. This next one is a John Carpenter movie. I think it's one of the final ones I need to get outside the Escape from LA, and I already have Escape from New York, so I think it's just Escape from LA that I still need to get. But I only got this because it's John Carpenter and Kurt Russell in the movie. I have not really heard any reactions about this movie. A lot of people don't even watch it because it's a TV film, from what I understand, from John Carpenter. But this is the film Elvis. I know nothing about what the quality of this movie. I know all about Elvis, though, and I love Kurt Russell, and I love John Carpenter, so I wasn't too terribly upset like I was when I had to buy Vampires and Ghosts of Mars. I think that's the most upsetting purchase I've had to make in the sake of having a complete John Carpenter collection. But this one, I just really hope is good. I don't even care if it's as good as The Thing or Starman or They Live or Halloween or really any of those. As long as it's good, I will be very happy. That's really all I have to say. That is John Carpenter's Elvis from Shout Select. This next movie I have seen already at some point. I think I rented it from my school library, and I loved it a lot. It's a Robert De Niro film with Christopher Walken, who is awesome. He's great in everything he's in, including The Dead Zone, which is another Shout Select title, which I think was on sale when the sale was going on. And Meryl Streep is in this. This is the film by the director Michael Cimino. This is the 4K release of The Deer Hunter, which I had no idea was coming out from Shout Select, but this is one that I'm very excited to own. It comes with new interviews with John Savage and producer Michael Dealey. Has a whole commentary track, has deleted and extended scenes, has interviews, and a theatrical trailer and still gallery, which I never count in my little supplements that I want for future releases. This movie is very depressing. Robert De Niro is amazing in this. Christopher Walken is amazing. I don't know what else there is to say about this movie that hasn't already been said, but that is The Deer Hunter. I cannot wait to revisit it. It's been a number of years. And then the final release that I got from the Shout Select sale is one that I did not know was going on sale. And I was very happy that I did not pay full price for this, because it's $80, I think. It's a box set. And it comes with 11 films by this director. And I just got Volume 1, and this is Volume 2. This is the box set of the Werner Herzog Volume 2. I don't know if there's any other movies by him that have not been released by Shout Factory in the kind of 2 box set collection, but I've heard that there are a lot of special features on at least Volume 1's box set, but I don't even care if there are no special features on this release. And I have a strong feeling that there are, but the fact that they have 11 films by him on top of the 16 I think they released in Volume 2, they have to have released all of his films at this point. I've only seen Aguirre, The Wrath of God, and I loved it a lot. I'm really excited to go through his filmography. I don't really have many other thoughts than what I've already said when I was talking about Volume 1. But we're going to go through and do the Arrow sale now. But first I'm going to kind of show off a acquisition I got. It's a limited edition Region B release. Sorry, I was reading the back. I'm really excited to own this. This is a South Korean thriller trilogy by the amazing director, not Bong Joon-ho, but Park Chan-wook. This is the Old Boy Trilogy, sealed, limited edition from like 3 or 4 years ago. And I somehow found it. I had no intention of ever buying these movies, for at least when it came out. And I just really had no intention of revisiting these movies. I really enjoy all of them just as a whole, but they are so dour and depressing. But I've been getting a lot of not a lot of requests, but I've gotten requests to review more South Korean films. And when I saw that this was going on sale from one of my favorite Instagram users, I jumped on it. It comes with Old Boy, Old Days, which is a whole documentary about Old Boy, and then Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, which is a lot of fun, and then Lady Vengeance, which is pretty fun. I don't really remember Lady Vengeance all that well, but I'm really excited to finally have this, and for such a, I guess, small price, it was just really nice. And I'm just looking at my reflection as I'm talking, sorry. So that is the Old Boy release, which there's the O, L, and then there's a D right here, B, O, and then I. So just to kind of show off my very slight expertise in reading Korean. But back to the Arrow sale. I only got a few titles because 2 of the 4 titles that I got were box sets. So I just went ahead and just got them because why not? This first movie is one that I've been hearing everybody talk about. Everyone loves it. So I finally bit the bullet and got it. This is a William Friedkin film. He did The Exorcist and French Connection, which I have seen both of those films multiple times, and I really enjoy them, mostly Exorcist. But, sorry, there's like something wet on this plastic. It's nasty. But this is the film Cruising with Al Pacino. Good old Dunkerino. Or Dunkachino, I think he says in that terrible movie. But, I know nothing about this. Everyone says it's very fucking good. It's Al Pacino and William Friedkin. That's all I need to know. So that is Cruising. Sorry to go fast on that, but the next one I got because it's a Mario Bava movie with the slipcover and it's a limited edition. Maybe it's limited. I don't know if they even did a limited edition. But I've heard that this one is a hit or miss for people. I hope it's a hit for me. Mario Bava is someone who I've been meaning to get more into because I really like Bay of Blood and Blood and Black Lace. I think he did that. Maybe I'm not confident in that, but I know he did do Bay of Blood, and I really enjoyed that with Barbara Steele. So this is the film Shock, which I love that slipcover. Anything Arrow slipcovers are always good. And it doesn't have that really annoying, like, hole thing, like, right here. That, like, 12 Monkeys slipcover, Brain Damage, Basket Case. Those slipcovers have that. But I don't know anything about the movie. There are a shit ton of special features, though, right here. I always love that in a Arrow release, is how many special features there are to go over. But I'm getting a lot of, like, Phenomena vibes from this poster. Maybe Opera, both by Dario Argento, but Daria Nicolodi stars in this movie, and she's in Deep Red, and not Suspiria, but Tenebrae, I think she's also in. I don't know anything else about this movie, and I don't want to know. I want to go in as blind as I can into these films. The last two releases that I got from the Arrow sale are both box sets. I will hold them up at the same time. That way I can show exactly how it's meant to be shown, which I will have it up above me at some point when I finish these box sets. But it is the Gamera set. Oh my god, look at that. I love Kaiju films, which if you haven't seen already, me and Amber from the Road to Top Allen podcast reviewed the Kaiju Preservation Society, which is all about kaiju and taking care of them in the natural habitat. And it is a lovely science fiction book. Everybody should read it, especially if you're a fan of the kaiju genre, which Gamera is a part of. It comes with, like, 10 movies or something. I'm trying to get it so the reflection's not in it, but I think it's 8 to 10 movies. Maybe 12. I did not want that giant box set, the cereal box one that they also did of the Herschel Gordon Lewis box set years ago. I think 2014 they did that. But I would much rather have these smaller boxes that I can just fit right above me. No problem. I only want the best of the box sets, like this one, to have the outrageously large packaging. Sorry for the hiccups. But I haven't seen a Gamera movie, and I'm a big Kaiju fan, so had to get it. I'm just pushing this down the table. So now on to the Vinegar Syndrome package that came in today. First, we're going to do the August package and just show those off really quickly. I don't want to spend too much time on that because I'm going to do an unboxing video. Probably tomorrow. I don't want to do it tonight. I have movies to watch. But then I have a lot of the partner label. I think there was a partner label sale at one point. Picorama sale. And then a couple of newer releases that I bought anyways when I was watching the Disconnected YouTube live stream with Will that he did. And he's doing another one this Thursday on Disconnected's YouTube channel, which was a lot of fun, but they made me buy a lot more than I intended. But all of them looked really good. But I think there's one missing, actually. But we'll see how that is. The first movie is one that I have not seen by somebody. I don't know who directed this movie. William Sachs. I know that name somehow. But this is the film The Incredible Melting Man, which is supposed to be a really nasty body horror movie. Kind of like, I don't know, Ticks. God, what was that awesome movie that I reviewed for? Body Melt. Oh my god. It's supposed to be in the same vein as Body Melt. So I'm really excited for that. I love the slipcover. It's very science fiction-y. You got the guy with the shotgun. You have some sort of alien up here. I love the back too because it's just this one guy sitting alone amongst the stars with some sort of light projection going on. This is the 4K release because that's what Vinegar Syndrome just auto sends you as a subscriber. But I know nothing about this movie. None of the names I recognize except for the director Jonathan Demme, who did the Silence of the Lambs movie, which is wonderful. I have the Criterion, but I know nothing about this movie. It's supposed to be nasty. I hope it's good. I'll give more thoughts later when I actually unbox it. But this next one is a Renee Cardona double feature. So we had the amazing Jess Franco double feature from last month, and this month we have Renee Cardona, which here is volume 1 of the Cardona collection that they did last year, which I bought almost full price. I think I got it on sale, but I've only seen one movie from here, and I thought it was the most boring film I've ever seen. I still haven't finished it. I don't know why it's on my shelf. I need to finish it, but I just don't care enough. So I hope these two movies here by him are much better. The first film, I think they're both westerns, so that should bode well for me. The first one is Hot Snake, and the next one is Gun and Guts, which in my head that looks like Klaus Kinski. I don't know why. There's some nudity on the font too, so I can't show that. But I am not a big Cardona appreciator. I don't get him. I've only seen the one movie in that set, but maybe I will like this one more. I don't have any other thoughts. I'll discuss it more during the unboxing. Okay, this next one is one that I am absolutely dreading to watch. I don't know why they put any sort of effort into releasing this, but on my side, my optimistic side is that they are preserving film, and I gotta support that, but I'm not excited at all to go watch this. I don't like the original one, and I know I'm going to hate this one because there's an entire documentary called Why You Don't Remake Alfred Hitchcock Films on this release. And this is, of course, The Birds 2, which has... I don't even like the slipcover, honestly. I really do not... I don't like the first one, as I said already. I don't think I'll like this one. A lot of people are very angry that Vinegar Syndrome did this movie. I'm not angry about it. I just wish they put more of that effort into better movies. But my side, or my kind of film archivist side, says that it's good that they released this because that means somebody can get it on physical media. I don't think the slipcover will ever sell out, though. So this is The Birds 2. Land's End. Ooh. Spooky. And then my favorite box set series ever got another volume this month. And I love the design of it. It is volume 5 of the Forgotten Jolly box sets. I love that artwork. There's nothing more giallo than spiders and an eyeball looking straight at the camera. And we also have the awesome woman getting shot or stabbed and a nude woman down on the bottom. That's very giallo-like for me. I am not going to show it off too much, but it comes with the films A White Dress for Marriage, Trumpet of Cancer, and 9 Guests for a Crime. I read about these movies, I think, when it was announced, and they sounded like Giallo films to me. I have no other thoughts. I'm sorry if this is a boring section, but I have an unboxing video to do to discuss those more in depth. But here is another release that I am very excited for, and it looks like there was a misprint on the side of it, but no. Just looks really bizarre to me. Nope, there's all misprints on that side, so I guess it's not a misprint. But this is a movie that I had no idea was ever going to come out on Blu-ray. This is another get-even situation for me. I'm not as big of a lover of this film than I was Get-Even or Champagne and Bullets or Road to Revenge. But this is another just really bizarre action film. Made in North Carolina, which is where I am, starring Boone the Monkey, who, if you don't know that monkey, it was microwaved, I think, in The Fly. It's in many different movies. I'm so excited for this to be out on Blu-ray now. And I have edition 3,471 out of 6,000 or whatever. This is Unmasking the Idol, a VSA release. I love this movie. I haven't seen it in quite a while. It has ninjas in it. It has a monkey that drives a tank and shoots people in the final act. They almost killed a stunt person in this movie because they ran over his face with the tank that the monkey was driving. And they kept it in the film. And the actor looked pretty pained when they were being filmed. But they don't really list any special, or not special features, but any special notes about anybody on this movie. So yeah, I'm excited. This is Unmasking the Idol, a movie I honestly forgot about, and I'm excited to revisit. This next one I got only because it's a Saturn's Core movie. I have every release by them now. Maybe one day I'll do a ranking of all the films. Maybe the first 10 movies of those. But this is the film No Resistance, which has a really nicely colored slipcover. And it says, you look like a fella who's got a couple of enemies. I know nothing about this movie. It's shot on video. It's Saturn's Core. I am really excited to watch it. I think this was on the sale, so I got it pretty cheap. Let me see if I recognize any names. Nope. They say it's a dime store Blade Runner by way of Yoshimbo. Okay. So, something about Yoshimbo. I'm excited. This is No Resistance. I'm running out of steam here. I feel quite exhausted right now. Here's a box set that I'm very excited to finally have, because it has probably one of the only movies by this director that I have seen and really enjoyed, because I saw it in a cult films class with Will that he showed. And this is the second box set of 3 that AGFA is doing. And this is the Doris Richmond, the Films of Doris Richmond box set, The Moonlight Years. Sexploitation. The movie that I have seen by her is called Bad Girls Go to Hell. It comes with a lot of movies, but that one I remember being very kind of surprised by how good it was. But this is just such a beefy set. Like, just holding it, you can tell that there are a lot of special features on here. They have a lot of special features with the biographer of Doris Richmond, which is going to be really exciting, because I know next to nothing about her outside of what I learned from class, which I barely remember because it's been, I think, 4 or 5 years So that is the films of Doris Richmond, Volume 2. This one I got because it got a lot of hype from everybody, and it almost sold out. And they say that this movie is a lesbian El Topo in space. All of those words together make me happy. This is the film After Blue, Dirty something. Paradise. Dirty Paradise. This is a sci-fi film from some label. Altered Innocence, I guess. From what I heard on that live stream with Will and Disc connected, it looked like a lot of fun. A lot of people were excited about this in the chat. And so I bought it because it was running dangerously low on the count. So that is After Blue, Dirty Paradise. Not sure who the director is, but this next one I got because I think it was brought back into print. Because for the longest time, the slipcover was out of print, and I was like, I don't know if I'll ever watch this movie, but the cover's back, or the slipcover's back, so I'll buy it. This is the 4K edition of Terminal Island. I'm a sucker for these kind of Battle Royale films. Battle Royale, of course, is the best one. I really like the Death Race movie with Jason Statham. It's really fucking stupid, but I love it. So this one is supposed to be another Battle Royale movie on an island. And I don't know really anything else about this. I'm a really knowledgeable person when it comes to Vinegar Syndrome and the partner labels. But that is Terminal Island. Really excited to finally have that because the slipcover was out of print. I swear it was, at least. This next one is a porno film from Picorama. I love the slipcover for it, and I heard that this one is actually like one of the only good ones. They say it's very star-studded. So this is the film Corruption, which I know nothing about this movie again. I read the description, I said, looks good, and I bought it, and I haven't read it since. But it's by the director Roger Watkins, who I know. He did Last House on Dead Street, which I think I have seen, maybe on Amazon Prime way back in the day, but a lot of people recommend this one, and there are not really any Picorama releases that anybody recommends, because they're all pornos. But I've heard that this one kind of is elevated beyond the genre, so not that I have any dislike for the genre. I collect Picораmas, but there are not many that I have enjoyed watching, really. I think the best one is 9 Lives of a Wet Pussy, because that's a Abel Ferrara film, and the commentary track was one of the most informative of all time that I've listened to from Vinegar Syndrome. But I hope this one's good. I think I know who Jamie Gillis, and Kelly Nichols is. I think I know those names somewhere. So that is Corruption. And we only have a few more releases. I think there are a few that did not get included, or I may have put in the wish list. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the third to last movie that I got from Gunpowder and Sky is one that I'm pretty excited to watch. It's a newer movie with Nick Offerman from Parks and Rec, I guess he was in, that everyone knows him. But he's an actually really good actor from like the one movie I've seen him in. But this is the film Hot, Speed, Loud. With the way that Will and Disconnected were talking about this film and reading it off and giving reactions to, it sounded really good. It comes with an entire new interview and documentary or commentary track. It comes with a new interview with Nick Offerman, which is not really a thing that happens. Has 2 commentary tracks, a lot of interviews. rehearsal footage, lots of behind the scenes stuff. So this is a loaded release. This is definitely one where I'll just have to take an entire afternoon to go through. But it's about Nick Offerman and his, I guess, musical daughter is going to college. And they try to do like a final hurrah of, since they both own a record store or something. That's the only thing I remember hearing about when they were talking about this movie. But a little off the off the normal path for me. I'm excited to watch it. It's something new, so it might make me cry. Who knows? I don't know. That is Hot Speed Loud. This next one I got because it looked pretty sleazy. I'm shocked that I did not get whatever it's called, a different movie, but it comes with a Lloyd Kaufman interview. So I think that's what got me to buy this. So this is the film Summer of Blood, which is a vampire film. I'm not sure what the plot of the movie is, but there's a lot of masturbation imagery here. You have the lotion, you have the condom, you have the vampire fangs, which everybody wears when masturbating, and you have some gift card, I don't know, Metro card. So there's some public transit in this movie, and I fully support public transit because I work for public transit. So that is Summer of Blood. I'm getting winded. This has been going on too long. This next one I got because I'm a Saturn's Core completionist. At this point, I'm stuck. And I think this is one of the new releases. For some reason in my head, I feel like I already own this. But I'm not sure. But this is the film Dead North, which has a lot of gags and BDSM imagery on it. But it's Saturn's Core. The slaughter begins when death takes a hike. I just hope it's good. I just watched a Saturn's Core movie the other night. Sorority Slaughter. I saw this the other night. It was terrible. Do not buy this. It's a really sick slipcover, but that movie was not terrible, but I did not enjoy it. It is not going into my shelf. Okay, sorry about that. So that is Dead North. This is a really beefy set. I can feel from the weight. But I don't know anything about this movie, but there's a lot of suggestive imagery, which should at least keep my attention while watching it. The director is Gary Whitson, who I've seen oh, he's the Rave guy. Okay, Rave Productions. So I may not like this one. Going off the track record. I highly recommend the documentary about Rave Productions, Mail Order Murder. I loved this documentary. It convinced me to buy, I think, Psycho Sisters I bought, which is this one here. This was the second release after that documentary, and just hearing the stories was really interesting. This was a side of cinema that I knew nothing about. I may have done a review on Mail Order Murder. I'm unsure. But if anything, the slipcover looks awesome. So, okay. So that is a lot of movies. I'm too lazy to pick them up and show them all again. But thank you all so much for watching. And I don't know when I'll do the next haul, but I guess I have an unboxing video to go do. I guess tomorrow I'll wave it off for now, but here we are in almost September, and we have the August package. So keep your eyes peeled. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment of what you recommend I watch first from that stack of movies that I just showed. Thank you all again, and please have a great rest of the week.